Hello and welcome to episode 20 of Ostriv on map 4. Let's unpause. We can watch the snow melt. Let's go speed 2. Yeah, that looks a little more lively. Yeah, we can watch the snow melt. It is year 1749. 28 years from settlement started. Let's bring that back. As you can see, we have quite the build queue. Most of these are a new row house development. We're going for a three-story here, just to kind of intensify the population in this area. I think that's going to look good. Last episode, um, I can't quite remember. It's been, what, 3 weeks? Yeah. I believe we've completed the ladies' tavern. They're doing well. Nice wealth. I think we updated the taxation for the taverns as well. Yeah. So that wealth is likely to, well, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, previous month's income, that's really low. Yeah, let's, sorry, Moshul family. Let's not give you such a harsh tax. Let's try 450. Yeah. Okay. Um, I think I was also checking through the resources. Yeah. These hides are just perishing, which means we need a tannery. We have one. It's right here. The batch sizes and batch numbers are maxed. So yeah, let's get another tannery in the list. Do we have that? No, we have a windmill because this farm in the background has a full storage. Yeah. So let's go to speed 3 and let's queue this new tannery up after we deal with our Panutine trade route. Has some clothes. We're not selling you beer anymore. And we are importing window glass, which I'll get a little bit more of, since, yeah, we're going to need quite a lot for our new row house development, which probably means we also need to increase our brickworks. Yeah, let's have our brickworkers not... Yeah, if we don't want them to have seasonal hiring, we want them working full time now. Okay, which probably means we're freeing up some jobs. Let's check our employment, actually. We haven't done that in a while. That's under population, I believe. Unemployment is at 15%. I wonder how much of that is dedicated to laboring, like for the fields. Yeah, because all these are, they're looking to hire, right? So doesn't that mean the laborers go here? Yeah, we've got Oh. Oh, laborers won't matter. Yeah, laborers are still men. Okay. Verify. Yeah, we definitely want to increase our flour exports as well. Salt, sure. Oh, you know what? Our new tannery will need salt as well. So we might have to back off the exports of salt just for a bit. But let's get this tannery down. Um, let's have you maybe not too close to the brewery. We don't want, tanning smells drifting over to our beautiful malting hops and barley. Yeah, we don't want that blending together. So I think this is a pretty good distance away. Let's put you, say... Hmm. How do we want to do this? Sure, like this. And let's crank you up the list. Let's fix that unemployment. So yeah, the stone mining camp we have no further need of. The windmill will fill some jobs. We might even go a second windmill. Why not? Or rather, not a second, but I want you to write the fifth windmill. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe up here. Yeah, this seems okay. Somewhere here? Sure. Up you go. All right. Let's do some decorating. Oh, what's your problem? Tavern with not enough food variety? The game has been updated, correct? But I'm not seeing the stats on... I'd rather be in the tavern right now. You are in the tavern, bro. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Maybe he's referring to the ladies' tavern. Let's speaking of which, let's decorate this. We kind of ignored this last episode. Let's go with what was the I think we had a sequence, right? We go trees first, then bushes, then fences. Because the fences can clip into the bushes and not vice versa. Yeah. Okay. We do have an apple tree, right? I mean, it's sacrilege at this point in our town to pick another tree. Let's imagine that this line goes down here and meets up with this one. Let's split the difference here. And split the difference again. And maybe we could have an arch in here, actually. Yeah, I'll come back to this. I'll put the arch in. Oops, can I copy this? Oh, no. Okay, apple tree. Am I misclicking? Yeah, I think I'm doing a Mr. Fumble Fingers. That's not an apple tree. This is the apple tree. Okay, shift. There, split the difference. Why am I being so pedantic after getting back into the game? There's no need to be a perfectionist in Ostriv. I mean, at one point, I was trying to design a perfectly kind of like concentric circle, precise geometric city, and yeah, getting those angles and things was absolutely driving me nuts. Because there's one thing that I noticed um, with the game is, and that is if you are building on a slope, the if you draw a fence line, it's not drawing it as the crow. It's not drawing that fence line as the crow flies, like distance wise. It's measuring the distance along the ground. So yeah, one circle I made ended up being this kind of weird, oddly shaped oval, just because using fences to measure the radii and yeah, diameters and that sort of thing was warped because of the angle of the ground. Okay, what am I doing with this? Uh, let's have let's have a kind of like an L shape. So there, let's line this up, and maybe split the difference here. Sure. Can I split the difference here? Yes. Okay. Windmills. Let's go get some workers in there. Worker and... Oh yeah, we've got tannery next. Okay. Back to the tavern. Yeah, let's go with the dog rose bushes. I think I need a new mouse again because for some reason, the right, it's just deselecting whatever I have. I don't know why. All right, let's spam these bushes in. Yes, if I put bushes in first, the trees won't place. But these bushes will clip into the trees, and then the fences will clip into the bushes. Okay, that time it deselected because I was rotating. Okay, that time it didn't deselect while I was rotating. Yeah, it's got to be my mouse. Let's put an arch in here. Small arch, yeah. Let's get it at right angles to these buildings. Somewhere here. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish the bilberries bushes along the back of the tavern. Hope you guys have been doing well. You're in good health. Hope your economy is doing well. Oh, that's a nice straight line. Can I click that? No. I can hold Alt. Yeah. Okay, let's draw this through. That's kind of an unusual thing to say, right? I hope your economy is doing well. Your domestic finances. I guess it's another way of saying I hope you're well clothed and well fed. Let's bring that in. Sure. Somewhere there. And okay, it wants to snap there, but we'll bring it back to here. Okay, how's that? We won't have these carters, you know, what would be a descriptive word? Trundling? Is that a word? All the way through the tavern grounds? Oh, the tannery, let's go. Tannery. Max batches, please. This only hires man, correct? Yeah. There you go. And from this tannery, we will go resource supply, apply to all. Do we want labor by cart? Why not? Nah, because this the not this not the what's it called? The slaughterhouse is somewhere here, right? There it is. Yeah. Look at all those cow hides. So we should see that drop, right? Yeah. Oh, these guys also need lime. I did get window glass from you, right? Yeah. How's our lime reserves going? Lime, sorry for you guys on a small screen. 3,208. Yeah, we're okay. I mean, we're going to start plowing through the lime when we hit these row houses. But yeah, let's make sure we stay on top of the lime at reserves. Okay, Ladies Tavern. More decorations. Let's go with some benches. Nice, we're still at right angles. Let's go with, let's see, let's have a bank of benches going along this way. Okay, let's have you like this. Flip, whoops, wrong button. I always do that, huh? Not R, I want to press F for 90-degree rotation. There we go. Not R, F. Let's go something like this. Well, I just realized that this line is not 90 degrees. That's okay. Let's not be perfectionists here. Let's go something like that. Um, Maybe leave a gap here and do something like this. Yeah, let's get a couple more spaced out here. Okay, how's that looking? Pretty good. Leave it at that for now. Okay, windmill. Get some workers in there. Let's crush this wheat. Let's grind that wheat into flour. Mr. Torcalo and Mr. Tes Tes you Tesliachuk. Mm-hmm. All right, Rowhouse corner. Unpause. Let's go. Okay, for those of you that are super observant and maybe you're on a bigger screen, you can see that I have a shape outline in the mini map for these row houses. And I thought for this one, I'm going to do something interesting for the why isn't it showing? Oh, here it is. It's all the way out here. Yeah, so if I click these, one, two, three, I'm gonna have like a corner courtyard here. Maybe with one of these, what's it called? Stone arches? Brick arch. Yeah. I'm gonna have a brick arch here with a brick wall. To make this place nice. Bit of greenery in the center of all this urbanization. Yeah. Okay, Derkachi. Shoe fetish Derkachi. I believe this is your first shipment of the year, huh? Yeah. Okay. We wanted to stay on top of lime, so let's do that. Iron reserves are okay. Yeah, this is fine. We don't need anything else. Okay. Um, do we need wells for all these row houses? I would say absolutely. So let's start getting some more wells in. We have. Oh, that's the other way around. We need this for citizens, not production. That one's correct. Sorry about that, guys. This one is supposed to be for citizens. Let's put another one in here. Yeah, after this row house, we'll do a well and we'll see how we go for water in this area. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Oh, what have we got here? This is soil exhausted, right? So these guys need a plow for next year. Don't plow. No, we want a plow. So let's order a plow. 22 oxen. That should be okay. There we go. Have two 4-year-old bulls. Supply fox needs disabled. Whoa, quick. Let's do that. Okay. You guys are fine. Look at this wheat. Oh, we should do another windmill. Why does this current batch process look like it's paused? Huh. Speed 3, guys. Why aren't you working? Selling the garden produce. Going to work. Taking around. Okay. So you guys should work very soon. It is October, and you guys have your own little you're selling produce, I guess, to the granary workers? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now you're going. All right, what if we increase delivery of wheat to the windmills? Actually, let's check resource supply. Can we set that to all? Stock. Can't we increase stock? I mean, I'm sure they blast through way more wheat than that in a year. Let's do that and see if this wheat number goes up. Hmm. I'm not seeing a green arrow just yet. I guess the good thing is wheat doesn't go like the raw wheat in like this kind of sheaf form. There's probably another word for that. It doesn't go bad, but as soon as it gets turned into flour, it does. Yeah, it has the green bar. There we go. There's a green arrow. And for waiting 300. Excellent. Oh, look at this. All green. Housing available. 3. Fantastic. We're getting excited. We've almost hit the 700 pop. Nice. What was I looking at? This means they're hiring laborers to deliver wheat, correct? I think we just need more windmills. All right, let's do another one. Copy that. Yeah, here on map 4, we do windmills in pairs. There's a pair, and here is a pair. Why not? Where do we want to put you? Here? Sure. It's good. Up you go. And let's unpause the next one. Okay. Takachi, more shoes? Of course you do. Final shoe delivery of the year for you guys. Have some charcoal, have some more clothes. Let's check our iron. We don't need it, but since I clicked it, do something like that for iron and lime. Oh, didn't we have... Let's get another 2,000. Yeah, why not? Okay. Where were we? We were decorating. What's this? Another soil exhaust? Yeah, let's go next. Okay, December. Let's check what has perished. What are we doing here? I can't remember what to click. Resources. Here we go. Beef has perished. We sold so many items of beef. That's amazing. Bit of harvest, cowhides. Is this number? I think that's increased since we built the new tannery. Well, that's a lot of fish going to waste. A little bit of flour wasted. Okay. Hmm. Let's check our fish. Okay, let's crank this number up. Um, let's go 500. And the beef, where's the beef going? I believe the beef is going or was going to this one. 800. Let's crank that up to 1,000. Let's see if we can sell more beef. And I believe beef was also going over here. No, it was just the one of the stores, right? If we go to info overlays and click local market, yeah, you guys are sold out of beef, which means you can certainly get more from this granary if it had more beef. Yeah. Okay. Let's turn off that info overlay. Close that menu. Whoa, what's wrong with you guys? Couldn't get enough drinking water. Okay. Huh. You've got a well right there that seems to be pretty filled. Okay. Well, let's prevent that from happening again and build another well down, well, in this area. Let's go at right angles to you. Why not? Let's give you a nice stone well. Where can we put you? Sure, just somewhere here. Why not? Okay, water should be a priority, so let's put you there. All right, let's go with that. Okay. What else did I want to do this episode? I believe I wanted to, yeah, make this forestry obsolete and build a new one over here. Because if you look at the mini map, this forest extends all the way out to the corner here, and we won't have to worry about building a new forestry for a long time once that's built. So let's copy you. Sure, let's keep you at right angles. I think these workers are already coming here, right? Yeah. So we might as well move you over to improve your efficiency and productivity. Sure, let's go. I don't like the wonky terrain here. There you go. And let's move you up to... Hey, 700 pop. No housing available, so let's put the forestry in after the next row house. That sounds fair enough. 29 years from settlement started. 706 population. Yes. Okay. Drikachi. Start of the year. Have 250 shoes. Have some. Oh, we have not that many in export stock for some reason. Okay, and we're buying from you iron. Looks okay. Whoops. 111. I'm getting into the habit of doing like 111 or 222 just because it's easier than typing 100 or 1000 for 1,000. And lime, right? We wanted lime, yeah. Let's go with oh, looks good. All right. Again, let's go back to decorating. I mean, we do want a beautiful town, right? I feel like I've been neglecting yeah, where I first started building this area, just a little bit in favor of these new developments. We could go back to decorating this area. What is this? Car parking. Hmm. Getting distracted by full storage symbols. Okay. But luckily, That's more like it. Look at that flower export. Some clothes. We can also get iron from you, right? There you go. Lime top up. I think we're okay. Oh, stone. That's what we need. Give me. Sure. Bang. 7K stone. Should keep us busy for a while. How much stone do we have in reserve? 1,758. Yeah, that's a little low. Let's keep that stone. Do we need bricks? Hmm. We might need more brickworks for this amount of construction of row houses. I don't really want to put. I don't think I can even can. The terrain just won't allow it. Yeah, so uneven. I'll give you a small rotation. Not F. Let's try R for here. Okay, it'll accept up here next to the saltworks. But here, no. Here? This kind of looks good next to the saltworks. Alternatively, I could reserve this area for future brickwork industry. Like, let's say the town expands residentially, right? It would make sense to have houses coming through here, and then these get shifted onto this little kind of peninsula. Hmm. But I think we're too far. We're thinking too far into the future for that right now. So maybe just a simple brickworks here, parallel to this, or at right angles to this saltworks might be the go. Yeah, let's just throw in another one. I mean, if we max out on bricks, it's not such a big deal because we'll certainly use them. Uh, we want F here. And let's give you a nice, let's see, whoa, sorry about the erratic or the wild camera swinging. I tend to do that just to get a better or the best perspective possible or multiple perspectives to position the buildings. What was I doing? Brickworks. How do we want to do this like this? I think I liked it like that, yeah. Oh, misclicked. Clicked off something here, right? We'll keep the. Do we want it like this? I guess. Yeah, it doesn't. When I hold down right mouse to rotate. Okay, I definitely have a faulty right mouse button. Click and the rotate. Oh, I have to move the mouse for it to activate. That's so strange. Not to activate, but for that little change in cursor to happen. So hold down the right mouse button. Oh, maybe I didn't move the mouse a fraction there. Okay, interesting. Enough waffling. Let's build. Brickworks. Sure, let's stagger it up to the path. Why not? There you go. And let's have you after the row house, but before the forestry. Sure. Let's check water reserves. And let's check out new buildings. So pretty. Love the row houses. Yeah, we're gonna have these nice narrow streets between these row house blocks. Ah, it's gonna be fantastic. Here's some of the Tetris pavement we did. Um, there's some nice little how can we say discrepancies between the pieces that I think makes it look pretty nice. Just mixing up the textures a little. Yeah, this is great. Look how bustling this area is. I think I was fanboying over this in a previous episode. All this pedestrian activity through this area. Yeah, so easy to get lost in Ostriv, admiring the little animations and the details in the buildings. I'll always say it's a very pretty game. All right, let's go back to decorating. Do we want to decorate this area? This was the original granary with market stalls, right? Yeah. But luckily, that is some good flower sales. Close 320. More stone, please. Yes. 2222. Iron. It's okay. Let's do a little top up and lime. Lime looks okay. Let's do another something like that. Good. Economy is steady. We're hovering around the 2K mark. Excellent. Let's check out breweries. I believe we were doing some adjustments to our breweries last episode. Loads of barley. Okay, so we could do another hop yard. I mean, why not? Since they are getting loads of barley in. Yeah. And we certainly could afford the increase or the decrease in unemployment by employing more ladies at our hop yards. Yeah, let's do another hop yard back here. Why not? Um, Again, I wish this footprint replicated this one because I want the same size. This one, how's the terrain looking? Pretty flat, actually. We'll keep this path here, I guess. And we'll go, little interruption as we deal with this. Close window glass, let's check. Sure, why not? Little top up. Okay. Yeah, so here, let's go like this. We'll have hop yard facing this way and a hop yard facing that way. Yeah, why not? Let's focus on this one and we'll leave the path between the fields. Yeah, let's do that. And again, I'm doing a weird clicky off the clicky off. Yeah, that's a good expression. I'm doing a weird clicky off the of what I have selected. What do we need here? Forgotten how to play. F1. Customize building. Yes, please. Let's extend you back to. Yeah, let's go the maximum. Why not? How's that looking? Pretty good. Let's have the. Again, we want this between the two rows, right? So not too far back to chop this row, but in between, yeah. Sure, somewhere there. Okay, brickworks, forestry. Let's have you after the next row house. Yeah, so we've got brickworks, forestry, row house, hop yard. Sounds good. Uh, I keep saying decorating, but then getting distracted. Okay, yeah, ladies' tavern. I like this little area. Kind of industrial with a little green tavern area just for this neck of the woods. This is nice too, seeing all the cows going to pasture. Yeah. Look at that slopes. Look at that slope they have to ascend here. Imagine how slippery that would get in like during the snow melt. It's all thick with mud and terrible to traverse. Actually, you know what could look really good here is a bridge. Well, let me do that. Let's put a wooden bridge here and see if we can get away with it. Oh, it does! That's so cool. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. No, I would have to get rid of some of these hay dryers, right? I mean, bridges are part of decorating, right? Trade and transport, wooden bridge. Let's say we went like this. Oh, those blue tags are just so big. Yeah, but that could look pretty cool. I'll pin this idea and wait for this season to be over. Pull out these hay dryers and see if we can sneak a little wooden bridge in here. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. All right, where were we? Brickworks is yeah. Oh, they're still removing trees. Fair enough. All right. Ardukachi, more shoes? Of course you do. 650 charcoal clothes. Oh, that's something I haven't checked on in a while. Is the clothing industry. Lime. Okay, since I clicked you. Iron. Iron's okay, and we're good. All right. Let's see. We could do some road segments. Um, oh, you know what I've been wanting to do is decorate this area because I wanted several kind of industry, industrial areas looking like this, right? With like the fence and the pavement. Like this has it. The carpentry, smithy area does. The tailor's workshop, weaver's workshop does. But this area is lacking. We have a bunch of shoemakers' workshops. Threads, huh? Huh. Hemp or flax, huh? Hmm. Just checking. Flax is alternating with wheat. Oh, we've got loads of flax coming in. Okay. Yeah, let's decorate what is this? The asheries. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if the update fixed this kind of seasonal hiring bug that we were discovering. So here we have March, April turned off. Here we have the opposite, and we are in August. Yeah, so well, no, that's correct. That means they're on, right? But here, the tick means they should not be in the building, right? And this is the default setup. No, which one's bugged? This one's the bugged one, right? Yeah, because they're all in here, but it's August and there's no tick. Hmm. Do I need to adjust this on-season number? Is that the issue? Hmm. Yeah, it still confuses me. If anyone has any idea what's going on here, let me know. Okay, let's check the difference. Ashery number 2. Can I rechange rename it? No. On season. Let's go back to there. 6 and 6 is correct. This 6 and 6. Uh, shouldn't this be 4? Because they're not checked? Yeah, I find this very confusing. No, somehow it's working. Somehow they're still working. So you don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, salt. Yeah, we can sell you some salt. Okay, warm clothes. Let's check. Yeah, sure. Pop up. Okay, think we're good. Water, huh? You have water right here, guys. There you go. All right. What else have we got? What's over here? Soil exhausted. Yeah, go next. Hey, milk queue. There you go. Row house next. Which means our forestry is done. Where are you? Over here? Yeah. Let's to go like that. This will certainly help our unemployment issues. And what else do we build again? Brickworks. Max batches, please. Okay, good. Let's check our unemployment. 8%. Hey, this is why I hire women. Look how many I've been focusing women in as many industries as I can, but there's still a 12, 14%, 15% unemployment for women, but only 7 or 8% for the men. Hmm. Okay. Marefa flour, decent sum, and salt. Man, that salt tops up quickly, huh? Oh, am I doubling the? Oh, I think I doubled on this. Can I cancel these exports? Didn't it ding ding and then? Huh. Okay, I might get a complaint from Marefa for that. Water. Okay. Yeah, we need more wells, huh? Let's start getting wells in this area, perhaps, because this block of 3 rows of uh triple road, triple road row houses, triple story road houses are really going to consume the water. So yeah, let's get some stone wells in here. Let's see. Let's go like if I put the well in first, I can't decorate it, or the bushes can't go in later. So yeah, let's do some bushes first. Like so. And yeah, let's get a couple of wells in here. Hmm. let's get parallel to this wall, maybe? Yeah, let's get a couple like that. Yeah, okay. Make sure that is in after the row house. Let's stagger these, like so. Yeah. October, let's check food reserves. Yeah, no required resource. Yep, sorry about that, Murphy. Okay, perished food, just food. Look at all that garlic. Let's reduce the garlic purchasing again. What else is rotting? Carrots, the number's not too bad. Fish is a little high. Flour is not too bad. I mean, even with those three numbers, right? What do we got? Carrots, fish, flour, and garlic. That should keep any household happy with as far as food variety goes. Hmm. We'll keep it like that because these row houses are gonna come in really quickly, and the people are going to need to eat. So, and most likely buy from these stores, right? Actually, yeah. I wonder if these stores are keeping up. For example, we could have two stores buying or selling garlic. Why not? G for garlic. There you go. And maybe one of them can sell fish. Oh, we've got three stores selling garlic, and there's no garlic here, so that's a good sign. That means that all of this garlic is getting sold. Correct? Let's check this sold list. Yeah, this year, 650 garlic. So we can definitely afford to put more food in these stores, all right? I think that's all the stores we have, yeah. Are there any stores here? I can't remember. Nope. Um, Pretty sure I built stores for this one, but it doesn't say up here whether it is or not, like row house with store. It doesn't specify, but I'm pretty sure I did. At least I have. Okay. Dorkachi, final shoe delivery for the year. There you go. Charcoal, clothes. And from you, we want more lime. It's looking pretty good. Look at our treasury plummet. So we'll hold off on lime. We can hold off on iron. Yeah, let's get our treasury up to around 2000 again. Ooh, Tavern is out of money, huh? Let's lower your taxes. Tavern's tax, treasury, Tavern's tax, 4? Maybe 4 was the magic number. I mean, you guys made 1260 last month. Maybe this these guys are just raking it in. Maybe they have better financial awareness. Maybe one of these kids are just, eating them out of house and home. All right, let's see how that goes. Stonewell, let's make sure that these guys are set to citizens only. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Oh, and we need to unpause you. Looks good. Imagining you guys just recently moved in. Hmm. Unemployed, huh? I mean, we could do more cart, not cart sheds. What's the other one called? These guys. Yeah, cart sheds. That employs five dudes. Even though they're looking pretty slack at the moment. Supplying, going to work, taking a rest, taking a rest. Okay. Well, that seems pretty busy. More flour? Yeah. Salt? Sure. All right, December. Let's slow down the game just a smidge. Let's check resources again for November 1750. We have a little bit of beef perishing, not as much as last year, which is good. Carrots we saw. Fish is still a little bit high. Let's open another store and put some more fish in. Why not? Garlic, we could do another store. So let's go fish, garlic, flour. Yeah, let's go store with fish, garlic, and flour. Another one, that is. You guys already have fish and garlic. Ah, here we go. But that's already in this neck of the woods. Hmm. How about you guys? Are any of you selling flour? Because we could go flour and fish. Yeah, let's get another stall in here. Like, here. Hire women. And let's go fish and flour. Fish, flour. Higher option. No, we want supply options, right? Oops. Yeah, this should be okay. Worker by hands, worker by cart, or laborer by cart. Or carter. No mind. Okay. What else can we do? Yeah, let's go back up to speed 3. Let's finish the episode with... let's check our stone reserves for a second to see if I can afford placing down a bunch of... Oops, no. Yeah, resources, right? Stone. 7k stone. And these guys require... Ah, only 900. 1,000. I think this one is the store because it has 1,000 stone. As opposed to this one, which only has... Oh, this is additional resources required, so maybe this also had 1,000 stone. Oh, we can check here. Row house with store is, yeah, 1,000 stone. And the row house without the store is... Oops. Also 1,000 stone. Okay. Is there any difference here in materials? No. The arch is the difference. Arch tastes small brick, but less glass. Okay. Yeah, so I can't remember if I put a store here or not. Hmm. All right, let's put in some pavement. Um, yeah, let's continue this area up here. Why not? Or maybe in front of this building. Yeah, okay, Murphy, you distracted me once more. Yep, 600. Salt, 750. And that should be fine. Okay. Yeah, let's get some... We'll go here, pavement, yeah. All right, so here, sure, let's do a square coming out to the well, like so. And how are we doing this? That snaps nicely. Can we go like this? Too short. And let's do a couple of weird shapes here to kind of get a square shape in here. What I mean is, if that erratic mouse movement was a square shape in here, yeah, we can bring it out to say, oh, it shouldn't matter. I think we can occupy the blue but not the yellow. So let's go here. Ooh, yeah. Can we copy and paste that to get another? No. Okay. And then here, let's square this up. So it goes like... Yeah. Yeah, I'm still undecided as to how wide this strip is going to be. It looks like I'm committing with these pavement sections. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Why not? Let's decorate until spring, and then we'll call it an episode. All right, so here, let's fill this gap in. And this gap. And then we'll do a big one coming along here, and we'll square this up. Let's see. Oh, looks about right. Let's see if we can get this like this. Oh, space is occupied. Can we hold Alt? Yep, good. All right, Murpha. Wow, Murpha's just got a flower fetish here. What are we doing? Flower, yeah. 460. Salt. Oops. Hey, I did a little wiggly thing. See that on the UI? Sure. 1290. All right, spring has arrived. Yeah, I think now's a pretty good time to a little shorter episode, maybe. Lost track of time, as that always happens with me in Ostriv. But yeah, we started a new urban development with our three-story row houses. We crossed the 700 population milestone. Well, not an in-game mechanical milestone, but nonetheless a milestone, a self-imposed milestone. I think 1,000 is really, the big one, right, for a town in Ostriv. Hmm. Yeah. What else did we do? A little bit of decorating here and there, mainly some kind of what's it called? Prioritizing certain industries, like yeah, just making sure that these row houses are going to go up without a hitch, and yeah, we have the food to support this exploding population. We've already lost 900 hides this year, so another tannery might be in order. Okay, that was weird. It flicked financial help, but it looks like Mr. Carco here found a job at a cart shed. Okay. Oh yeah, spring. Let's eliminate these quickly and see if we can get a bridge in. Yeah. Let's do a nice wooden one for here. And let's see if we can get it. Yeah, that big blue footprint at the other end is really obnoxious. Maybe here? Let's eliminate these for a second. And see if we can put one in here. Like from here to here. Nope. Here. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Ah, clicked off. A little bit closer. A little bit further. Yeah, somewhere here. Too low, huh? This looks good. I'm actually curious if they prefer the bridge over the paths. Let's try it. Yeah. Save them walking down into a ditch. Yeah. Hey, we built the hop yard. Let's get some women in here. Forgot about that. There we go. Sewing just in time. Good. Decorating pavements are going in. Yeah. I'm just going to check the cemetery real quick. It's been a while. Yeah, it's filling up. Oh, these are empty over here, right? Yeah, okay. Looks like plenty of people are visiting their fallen, their loved ones in death. I was going to say asleep in death. That sounds nicer, doesn't it? They're asleep in death. Hmm. Oh yeah, these pavements are going in nicely. Cool. Look at those workers go. Get that pavement down. Ding. Lovely. Yeah, let's end it there. Thanks for joining me for episode 20. Um, Feels like I started this series late last year. Was it September or October? I can't remember, but yeah, 20 episodes. So we're kind of averaging 2 a month. I can do better. Yeah, I know I can do better. Let's keep this series going. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.